Hi friends, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter, and today I am making some little embellishments with a coffee theme. I am using from Craft and Dessert Divas the little coffee troll stamps, which I will show you in a moment. I'm also using these dies here that I've cut out in 3 different colors. I apologize, I don't remember the name of the actual die company that made these, but they've been in my stash for a while. And here is how I'm making these. I'm actually going to be stacking these, and you could definitely do these all lined up one after the other, or you could make them topsy-turvy, however you like. For the purpose of this particular project, I'm just going to make them all one on top of the other like so. And I've also used 110-pound cardstock to stamp out the little images that I'm using. Here is one of them, and this is in a coffee theme, which explains the little cups, but I did use Nuvo drops and Nuvo markers, as well as a jelly roll pen for the shine there. So if you see that, this was done also with Nuvo drops, and these drops down here are also from Nuvo. These are the stone drops on the little coffee beans. I loved making. I thought they were so much fun. So these are going to layer right on top of my little cups here, and I'm just applying a little bit of wet adhesive on 3 parts of that die cut there. It's just going to layer right on top like so. These are just going to be very whimsical and fun, and I think they'd be perfect for maybe little cards, little thank you cards, or a hello, that sort of thing. I also have cut out the little spoon in gold card here. I thought that would be very appropriate and so very cute. That here on top, and then to make it even more fun, I did make little bows out of matching twine, and I made these in 4 different colors. So I'm going to add them with hot glue just to make it a little bit easier and sturdier, of course. And there is one of my embellishments done. I think it's so stinking cute. And now I'm going to make one more. That is, and this one is actually a triple bow. I did that by accident, but I thought it would look really cute anyway, and this can be fluffed up and everything. These are a bit more girly, and there they are, the little girly trolls. And I did use my Nuvo drops and Nuvo pens, as well as Sakura marker, to go ahead and color these in. I think they're so adorable. I did use, however, a little Sharpie on the eyes just to give that color, that vibrant color on the eyes, rather than relying on the stamp. If you're wondering what kind of ink I use to color those in, I did use my Nuvo hybrid inks. These are excellent for alcohol colors because they won't bleed once you start coloring on your cardstock. Here are the little flowers. They have a little stitched edge. These are from, I believe, LDRS Creative, if I'm not mistaken, and I did pick those up a while ago and I really like them. So what I did was use little gems from Hobby Lobby that match my project there. And then these I cut out with a Tonic Studios die. I thought they would be really adorable. These scribbly butterflies from Sizzix, made by Tim Holtz. How adorable are these? I really enjoyed making these. What I did with these was that I cut them out with gold cardstock, as you can see there on the top. Then I used this very super chunky pink cardstock from Hobby Lobby. Because the centers had a little bit of trouble cutting out because of the thickness of this, what I did was that I just left them as is. Instead of seeing it as a challenge, I saw it as a plus. I adhered them to this other cardstock from the paper collection, and I think they turned out beautifully. I've only cut out 3 out of the 4 just because I wanted to make sure that they would fit into this project. The leftover gold cardstock I did cut out with a little punch from my stash from EK Success, and now I'm going to start building this little booklet that I've done. I used the Tonic Studios die to cut out this gorgeous paper, and I thought it would be wonderful for an embellishment. Paper is indeed from Simple Stories, and it is called Carpe Diem. It has lots and lots of adorable colors in it. I really particularly love the florals and the polka dots, so that is why I selected this collection. This one here because it had this floral imagery here and also that very subtle polka dot background, and I thought that was just absolutely gorgeous. I've also cut out what will be the spine, and what I did was that I cut this to the length of my page and then I scored it. This is about 2 inches wide. I scored it at every ½ inch in from each edge, so ½ inch on this edge and then ½ inch here, and that gave me a little spine there. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to adhere this onto my front page. I'm going to burnish this one right at the fold. I'm going to use my bone folder for this. And then I'm going to apply adhesive here. And this is good strong adhesive. I'm going to meet this edge here. And it's not the same exact length of the page because I didn't want to have to worry about the edge. But I'm adding this right to the edge of this page here, just like so. Front page, just like that. So I've got myself a little hinge. However, you'll see the space, and then I still have that other line there that I can fold. So I'm going to burnish that one as well and add my little magnet right kind of toward the center of that. And what I'll use is double-sided adhesive for the page, just like this. And then I'm going to add my glue to the edges of this paper. So on that, I'll just do the edges, and then on this one, I'm just going to do the center. I'm going to match up these edges and lay this paper down. And as you can tell, this can still fold, so no problem there. And my front cover, just like so, nice and sturdy, of course, now that there's 2 pieces of nice cardstock there. My secondary page here. What I want to do though is that I want to match it up the same way that I did the front. So what I'm going to do first is add my adhesive to the hinge, what will be the hinge. So let me just add this here very quickly. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is line up this bottom edge like that. Just going to line it up here first, and then I will match up that edge. Once I've done that, I'll feel a little more secure about putting this down. I want to make sure it's also all the way to the edge there. Okay, that way I get a nice straight line. And putting this toward the edge will be important here. So there we go. Okay, so this should line up now. That's my inside page. Hopefully you can see that. Then the matching page will go right on top. However, I do have another page that's going to go on this edge. So let me get that piece ready. However, the page that will be added to this is actually going to be shorter than the other two, and it looks like this. I thought this paper was so adorable with the little clouds. So what I'm going to do is, of course, I have cut my hinge to match this height of page, not this one, but I do want to center it here. So I'm going to move over that piece of paper, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before to add this. I did score it and fold it already, so it does look like that. And I'm going to match up one edge here. And of course you could do this by stitching it. You could do it a number of different ways. But I'm just going to match this here. Burnish. Make that nice contact. And then this one will go on here, on this page. Is place my other magnet here so that I can close this page, and I have to find my magnet here. Here it is. I placed it right in the center here of this page with double-sided adhesive that I can now take off. I don't know what was going on with my magnets. They did not want to play nice with me. So I'm again only going to apply adhesive here on the edges of this page. So here comes my next page, which matches the one that I had just placed down with the little clouds. This is one of my favorite colors of blue, so that's why I bought this whole entire paper pad, was because I like that blue. Okay, now what I'm going to do is to add my reinforcement there so that this stays nice and sturdy. Add it. So I'm gonna apply my glue here. It's a nice long bead. And here goes that strip of paper. And then another one, so I'm just going to apply my glue right on top of that one. Okay. Just like so. And then adhere the other one, the other strip that goes there. Now that I have assembled my booklet, I've already started placing my little embellishments on the pages, and all I've done is taken some dimensional adhesive that I have, and this is really easy to cut down. Place a little dot of it, or a little rectangle, right behind what you have just made, and this will fit right into this book. And now I'm just going to take the backing off, but what's really great about this is that the adhesive is not so strong that she won't be able to take this off and use it on her own projects. It's just going to be here available for her. And then of course she can use this little booklet for any other type of project that she'd like. So I'm going to put the smaller flowers toward the center of the book here on purpose, so hopefully that works out best. One more here, and I've tried to clean it all up as much as possible. This is a very clean and simple type of project, but as you can see here, each page then has its own unique little style with all of those little embellishments. I did back these up with another piece of 110-pound cardstock so that they'll be nice and sturdy, and then I added the little gold butterflies adhered to this as a decorative element. So now this is going to close like so. I also was thinking of adding one more little pocket here that I had made to give away some tags, and I think that this would look really adorable here. There's just 3 of these here. They would fit right inside, and then I did also cut and color some of these adorable little girls, and I think they're called LOL girls. So I've colored these with Nuvo markers as well, and added some glimmer to them, and they matched everything because I picked out obviously colors that would match with the papers, and I thought that those would be kind of fun to play with. So I'm going to add them into that little pocket here. So it makes it super simple to make an adorable little pocket. I'm just going to follow the line, in fact, of this little cloud down here. And I'm so glad that I was able to add this because I also used the sentiment from the Tonic craft kit that I used for the little troll tags. That is the same shape I used here, and I put the sentiment for a special someone, and I did use pink and gold cardstock for that. And those little girls will fit right there. I think it's so cute. Well, friends, here we are. This is the final result of this trifold little embellishment book that I've made. What I did here was that, as you can see, I added Gina's name on the cover. This is going to be for her. I did also make a little shaker back there, and I used some brand new Nuvo sequins I just received to make that. And that frame was given to me in a swap, and I just thought it was so beautiful, and that it also played nicely with the color palette that I was using. So here you can see also the little flowers that I've made. These were made with my Heartfelt Creations dies, stamps, and the mold. And what I did was I added different little Nuvo drops in the centers, and this little girl I just thought was so adorable, and she's winking, and I thought that that would be super cute on the cover. I also added from the paper collection here a coffee cup that has this little sleeve with a heart. I just fussy cut it, and then I backed it up with a nice chipboard behind it so it could be nice and sturdy. Added the little double bow and a red button, which I love to use on my projects, and the little butterfly here. So of course now when you open this, you can see that the embellishments are on each page. I had so much fun making this, and I also added this little trim here just for texture and a little pop of color. Kind of grounds this little pocket here. These items can be removed and used, of course. That was the whole point of all of this, so that she can make projects using any of these items. And then if she wants to reuse this, there is a magnet here so it will close. And so that is my little entry. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, that you let me know in the comments down below what you think. And Gina, I hope you enjoy it. I know it's very simple, but I'm hoping that these items are useful to you. And as I always say, I hope that you guys can be inspired and be blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.